Ladies and gentlemen, David Lemon here for another GrooveKart show and tell session. So hopefully today I will be able to see your stores, what you created with GrooveKart, because it's getting better and better, and it is kind of awesome. I believe at this moment, some may even say that it is more stable than Groove Pages, which I would definitely need to A/B test that. But I really like working with GrooveKart, and when I go into GrooveKart, I immediately know what to do. Like, everything is so intuitive, and if it doesn't feel like you yet, I'm pretty sure you will get there. But it's just so awesome to work with it. And then hopefully I will see some of your awesome stores that you created with this tool. It is a very new system that we are implementing and merging together with GrooveFunnel, so it still needs a bit of learning and tinkering with. But I've seen some pretty awesome stores, and some of the stores we will look into today as well. They are just like, wow. So every Friday we have these GrooveKart show and tell, and I put up a post online that looks like this one on the screen, and I encourage people to post in their links in there in the comment section. At this moment, we only have one though that myself put in, because this was a website from Wednesday when we were doing the Groove Pages show and tell, and this page was, or this website was, connected with a store itself. So we'll have a review at that one, and then I will probably, in case nobody shares their own stores, I'll probably review our own GrooveGear.com, because this is a really nice example of what a store could and should look like. But in the meantime, in case you created a store with GrooveKart, you would like me to review it, you would like me to give my own feedback onto it, you are free to share your links in the description of this video. Store upcoming for your review soon, David. Rodney Harris says. It's good to know, Rodney. Thank you very much. I also have Keisha Fox over here. I get excited about GrooveKart. Haven't started it yet, but will soon. Absolutely. Keisha, and by the way, Keisha Fox, ladies and gentlemen, she has a couple of stores that she is running, and she was kind enough to actually send me a t-shirt. And it is just super, super nice. She also wrote me a handwritten letter. So Keisha, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you yet, but yeah, really, thank you very much. The actual parcel got into Croatia. It was quite a long journey for the parcel, but I received it, and I cannot thank you enough. So one more time, Keisha Fox, thank you very much. But yeah, on that note, I will review another store that sells she said, my pleasure, that sells t-shirts and mugs and all kinds of things. And I told you this will be GrooveGear, because a lot of you may have ordered something from there. I just wanted to analyze it and say why it is so clean, and why it works, why it is appealing to the eyes. And I just wanted to dive in and see and explain you how things are working on the GrooveGear site. But first, as I mentioned, we'll go and look into Bloom Organic Skincare store. So one more time, in case you have any sites you would like to share with us, or stores that you would like to share with us, you can paste in the link in the description of this live stream. If you're following us from YouTube, you would need to come onto this link that I just shared out, because YouTube doesn't allow you to share your links to the YouTube channel. So at this moment, head over to Facebook, into the Facebook group, and you can share it here in this in the live stream comments. But yeah, that's enough of me babbling. Let's just go on and see what kind of system we are using. When we review stores, we have a look at the CTA, or the call to action. Every store or every website in the world needs to have a call to action. Otherwise, it's just a web brochure. With the web brochures, there is no call to action. It's just have a look at what I have, but there's nothing like come and buy what I have. So come and buy what I have is a much better call to action than just here is everything that is possible, or here is a pretty image of something I created. We don't want brochure websites, we don't want brochure stores. It needs to have a strong call to action, and this is why on the number one we always review the actual action, the creator of the website or the store wants the users, the visitors, to actually do, to actually take. Trust factor, I just give a score between 1 and 10. It's my opinion. It could be different than yours. I try to give a reasoning why all the time. I just don't give out numbers just for kicks. It also I also mention if the actual store is like this and I would be the target audience, would I buy, would I trust it enough to purchase something from there or not? Then I do similarly with the design and the structure of the store. I give a score from 1 till 10 and I explain, and then and I detail why I would or what I would do differently or how I would structure it differently. I do the similar thing with the branding. Branding is really important, and some people understand the importance of branding, and those stores and those websites do better, and they actually work better in my opinion, because people feel like a part of something. People feel like this is not created quickly. This is more trustworthy if there is a brand behind it. It doesn't necessarily need to be a big brand. It just needs to look like a big brand. And then I review the products, and then I have a look what kind of products are being sold. Just a general opinion. I didn't give a score or anything, because this is again relative. Some people may be selling I don't know, toilet brushes. I may think one day that the toilet brush is a good business idea, but on the other day I may think that the toilet brush is a horrible idea. So it just depends on the moods and things like this. So this is why I just say what at the moment, what currently I think about the product. Enough of that. Let's just jump into bloomorganicskincare.store. Okay, so this company, bloomorganicskincare.com, has a .com domain as well that they are using for their website. Their website was created using Groove Pages, and we reviewed that one this Wednesday during the Groove Pages show and tell. Today we are diving into their store that they created to sell skincare products. And you can see some of these images here on the slider. They have a beautifully branded store that's just on point, very nicely branded, very nicely created with custom mock-ups, illustrations, and things like that. So it just works really nicely. Let's just scroll through the store's homepage first, and then let's dive into the review. So okay, we have a nice slider up here. We have some of the product categories that you can see. Let me make it bigger for you so you see it better. And also I will zoom in. So we have some of the product categories like cleansers, toners, serums, and creams, and also a call to action button: shop all now. There is a little section over here about the founder, the Michelle Malloy, that founded the actual company, and a little bit about her life and how she came up with the idea, and why she's selling skincare products. And that's basically it. There is no footer on here. There is just the header with the logo. There is a slider, category section, and then about the founder section. On here we also have a nice little alert bar kind of thing. It's above the header, which has the social icons and also a contact form, or basically an email. Once you click on it, there is an app that opens to send email to the founder or to the company. I believe all these pages over here are just category pages, so I don't think it is necessary to go in there and then have a look, because all of these are just either category pages or product pages. We'll go into one of the product page, like cleansers, one of the category pages, and also to one of the product pages. Just have a look. So this is it. This is the product page. I cannot scroll up or down. This is basically the whole page, and we can choose one of the products. Let's just say floral cleansing oil. When we go into it, we can see that there was a a really careful precision was done, basically to make the pages look very clean, very organized, with some custom fonts chosen, uh, nice pricing on here, big add to cart button. And then over here we some of these skincare products and pills and supplements and things like that, they need to have ingredients and things like that in order for the user to know if there is some kind of allergens or some ingredients that may cause harm to the person using it. So at this moment, this is the section that we are looking at right now. It describes what kind of things are used in the product, and this is the end of the section. So at this moment, I can say that I really like the branding. It's very simple. It feels fresh. It feels how do I say? It feels yeah, it feels spacious and fresh. The whole store was created with enough spacing on sides so that it feels breathable, and it's just a really nice store. A website is most of the times not described as breathable and fresh, but I feel this one is, because it just, some of the stores and some of the websites, they try to do all different things at the same time, and it just crams up all kinds of different things. This one doesn't feel like it. It feels really clean, and it's just uh, a nice feeling that you get when you're visiting this site. um, Revigorating, could be, not quite sure, but could be. And I like it clean, absolutely. So let's just go on to this one and see the call to action. So um, usually I would say the person creating this website should put some of these sliders into better use, like for example put on some text on here and maybe a call to action. However, I don't think that this store and the store's homepage is being used as a normal store like what you see elsewhere, like when you go on to, I cannot think of a store right now, but in case you go to a normal like a Shopify or a WooCommerce or a GrooveKart store, you have a lot of details put in on a homepage. This store is functioning differently. This store is working in hand with the website. So I believe they will be promoting the .com domain, which is bloomorganicskincare.com, which is their website, which will be used for selling the different products. This store, this homepage and the actual store was designed to match the branding of the website. This case, don't I don't think that there is a call to action button missing, because it was not going to be used in the way that other stores will be used. If I would be looking for a call to action, I can find it here very easily. If that would be a normal store, I would suggest putting it immediately somewhere on the above the fold, as they call it, just on the first section of the page. The people will see if they open it on a mobile phone or they open it on a screen like this. I would suggest just to put a call to action. As I mentioned, this store will not be used as every other store, uh, so it doesn't need to be following that system. Okay, perfect. So the call to action, we have it. It's different than on other stores, so that I explained. The trust factor is absolutely 10. The trust factor is really nice. The the products can be seen that these are all photographed. They are not mock-ups of products and things like that. There is on some of the parts there is a bit of dirt on the images, and it looks like you can see there's cream on the top of here. So these are not um, it at least they look like they're not mock-up products. That the person or the creator actually uh, took time to photograph these things, and there was an investment of time and money going into also the founders images and things like that. So this uh, store, if I would be purchasing from it, I would have no reason to think that this is an untrustworthy site where I would think, oh, will they is this a scam or a spam or not spam. but is this a scam? Will they actually take my money and run? uh, I don't feel like that. This is a completely trustworthy site. And when I come also um, to a product page, the product pages are super nicely laid out with images, with explanations. It's just really nicely made store that goes hand in hand with the website on there. So trust factor on this one is 10. The design and the structure is again 10. However, I would not put so many things on here at the same time. I would leave the header a bit clear, a bit less crowded, like bundles by skin type, or I would just say um, our products, and then there will be a drop down and it would say facial oil clean. It just feels that there is a lot of things happening. I feel that there would be a homepage, bundles by skin type, products, login, and then this would be more than enough to have on the page. I don't know. This could be tested. I feel that there is a lot of things, and then this facial oil comes here into two lines. Also, the login and register. If this would be just in a one line with just a couple of things on here, it could feel a little bit more clean. But all in all, it looks great, uh, and it just feel really nice, really nicely designed. Um, like whoever created this website or created this store is just knows what they're doing. Branding is on point again, 10, because of the logo. The logo has the colors that the whole website is following, and the logo, and I'm I have a problem with these pastel colors. When I see a really nice feminine type of a website or a store, I really love to see these pastel colors. These pastel colors work so good, and and this store is just following that. Even though these mock-ups may feel sharp and edgy, and it's still clean, and even the product images have these type of pastel color backgrounds and things like that, so it's just feeling really really good. So the branding is really on point, really girly, because the target audience for this product will be ladies and girls and women that are looking for skincare products. So I feel that the brand is just on point. um yeah, that's basically all I can say. There is nothing else I can say about this one. I'm super happy that they didn't overcrowd the website with all kinds of different exit pop-ups and these wheel of fortune, or how they call it. Put your email and then you'll get a discount. Like, this would not feel right with this store. Also, some of the stores have this messenger chatbot that pops up, and then even on mobile, and you cannot get rid of it. You don't see half of the website, and this is what brings to the clean and the nice and fresh feel of a website. Again, doesn't normally people don't normally use fresh, clean, and breathable as a description for a website, but I believe that this one is. The products are custom made. I don't know a lot about them. I don't use these skincare products. You can obviously see that. Maybe I should. So I cannot comment on it, but I feel that there is not a lot of sellers in the world that can create these types of things. If some people even go out there and start selling products, like drop shipping creams and facial toners and serums, and I don't even know what else. um, those products are not going to be that well branded, and they will not have that trust factor that these products have, because this founder went through different parts of life, and she discovered things, and there's a whole story behind these products. Behind the actual dropshipped products, there's not much story on there. It's like, buy it, get rid of your acne right now. Sometimes they are just really pushy. People don't know how to tell a story, and this lady, I'm pretty sure she has loads of stories to tell. And this is why I think this product will succeed, because of the people behind the actual products. If I would go out there with a store and a drop shipping plugins, or actually a GrooveKart store, and I decided to sell things like this, even if I would know about it, I would need to have a background, because people don't believe everybody that is selling these health and beauty products. There needs to be a background with something like that. It's like with investing, you will not believe everybody that gives you investing advice. If somebody gives you investing advice, how where to put your money, what stocks in Bitcoin or whatever to purchase, but they are themselves broke, you will probably not trust them. So here there is a founder and there is a lady behind the whole thing that knows the ins and outs, and she is actually giving or producing these products. So the products, I can only say good things about. I don't know a lot about them, but I feel that she can, or this store can sell these types of products better than just the regular people that decide to drop ship healthcare products. um, there is a Facebook user asking, is it possible to use multi-currency? Yes. So on GrooveCart, as you can see here, we have a currency drop-down where you can select the different currencies that are available. If you have a GrooveCart store, you can go into the settings and then change those currency settings yourself. Rodney's asking, so you would not recommend a chatbot on this particular store or product stores in general? No. So Rodney, what I'm saying is, and a good question though, what I'm saying is this website was created to go hand in hand with the other. So this store was created to go hand in hand with the website, which is the same domain, bloomorganicsskincare.store. And that website and this store were created very clean, very as I said, fresh. And if somebody would put on like chatbots and then things that pop up on the page that are not completely necessary for selling these products, it would just take away from that kind of a feel. I believe that on this store, because it is going to be used for selling the products, but through the website and not through the store itself. And I'll show you what I mean by that. If we come on here and we type in .com, you can see that the creators of this website, they created these types of things, like for the people to be able to go in there and actually purchase directly from the website itself. So view moisture cloud cleansing souffle. If somebody clicks on here, then they come to the product page immediately, so they can purchase a product from GrooveKart. If there would be like chatbots, wheels of fortune, or I don't even know how they call it, popping up all over the place, that would just take away from that more professional feel. That is not the case with every store out there. I feel that this works well with branding, like the less is more. Some other companies actually want to have the users contact them before ordering or purchasing, or they need some extra explanation. Like, for example, if you would be selling, I don't know, some professional equipment for mechanics, for example. This is the first thing that came into my mind. And some people may want to ask questions before ordering or buying those types of things. Then it makes sense to put up a chatbot to answer those questions, or actually communicate with those customers. But on here, the branding and the feel of the store and the website was created to be more clean, and this is why I don't think that these kinds of pop-ups are missing on there. Okay, doke. Let's just see if there are any stores. Okay, so there are no extra stores added. I feel that people are happy and satisfied with their stores, which is kind of okay. Let's just go on, and I wanted to review GrooveGear.com. And if you don't know what it is, you can just come over here, visit groovegear.com, and get your awesome Groove merch. So groovegear.com, which is used to actually sell all kinds of merchandise from Groove Digital. Groove Digital is the company, and we have the Groove Funnel suite of tools, and we have a very, very nice user base that would love to have some kind of products to be more a part of the company. If you haven't thought about this one yet, you can do it for your own companies as well. If you have um, if you have some sort of a company, or you're selling products where you are collecting a community of people that are like-minded people, or things like that. For example, if this would be a charity, you can create a website for people that invest in that charity to buy themselves t-shirts and things like that, so that they feel even more a part of that charity. Or if you are doing it for a cause, like a cause of natural disasters, for example, people want to feel like a part of a community. Or even businesses, for example, Groove, people want to be more and feel more a part of Groove. And this is why somebody would come over here and just get a cute little GrooveZilla mug, because it's just looks good, it feels good, it feels, even when you have it in your hands, it feels that you're a part of that company more than before. So we have these neon G lights over here as well. We have all kinds of t-shirts. I ordered some myself as well. I'm still waiting for some. We have designs coming in almost every week, and we are just updating this more and more. But I wanted to go in and then see why this store is good. Okay, why I feel that this is a high performing store. First, I know that Groove users are super excited to get something like this. So the products are, it doesn't matter, the products are good. People want to get these kinds of products, to feel a part of the community, to feel a part of a cause. Um, this store is also really nicely branded with the colors of the company. So the colors, as you can see, are pink, white, black, and this type of a grayish color. Um, that's it. There are some of the other colors like green for prizes and things like that, but these cannot be managed all the time. This is why they are shown up here. But these are the colors. So the branding is really nicely done. In just a couple of colors, the whole site is branded with these colors. What I do like about it, that it feels nicely organized. Even though we have a lot of products on here, it is really nicely organized, so that everybody, when they come on here, they can um, they can just come in and then understand where they are. So not quite sure what the new menu does. I believe this is just an extra thing that doesn't need to be here. But let's just have a look how the category pages looks like. Okay, let's just click over to pillowcases. I feel that we just have a couple of them. Yeah, we have just two of them. So there is two pillowcases on here. So this is a very clean looking product page with a custom footer as well. So it looks and feels really nice. uh, it follows the same rules on the home page, on the category page, on the product page. As you can see here, there's a review section as well. There's not a lot of details. Grooving it premium pillowcase and so on. So it looks clean, it looks nice and good enough for this cause. um, let's just see the call to action. Let's just start with this kind of review. So the call to action on this store is not pointed to a particular item. It is pointed to a particular um, cause. So it is not to subscribe, it is not to sign up, it is not to register, it is to order. Okay, and yeah, that's the only thing. We have purchase, 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 and that's the call to action we created a store for. Some of the other users may have different calls to action. At this moment on this store, it is purely just sell. Uh, we represent the products. In case you like it, then you can get it. That's basically it. The trust factor, I believe, is high because of the brand. So Groove is a brand that I feel is quite trustworthy. Even while we're in beta, um, The people don't are not afraid to come on the camera, not afraid of answering questions. So the customers of that come to this store, they already know the people behind the company. um, they know what they stand for and things like that. So I believe the trust factor of this website is not quite relevant, even if you don't have any kind of reviews on here, even if you don't have necessarily testimonials. The store has a high authority uh, um, rate because of the other things the company does. So I would say trust factor is 10. Some other users may think differently, but I would say the trust factor of this store is 10. The design is and structure, the structure I really like because it is really nicely laid out. There are some of the bestseller items, or the most popular items are on here, and on here, start your day right, and then there is mugs, then there's t-shirts, and then there is some extra things, accessories, and little ones. But the thing that I like the most is the actual categorization of the of the menu, the header menu, the navigation bar. That is really nicely laid out. You want accessories or hats, men's clothing, women's clothing. So you have, if you have a look over here, they didn't put like they didn't categorize it by only the products, like hats or accessories, but they categorize it also the different way of genders, like gender, like men's clothing, women's clothing, and so on. So um, somebody may have done it differently. For example, hats, t-shirts, I don't know, tanks, hoodies, swimwear, and things like that. And then the subcategory of each one would be male or female, and so on. Um, this way it is organized the same way, but it is shorter. Like you put men's clothing, and then you have all the products that are available for men. You have women's clothing and all the products that are available for women. And it's not, it doesn't go wide, it goes deep. If you know what I mean with these kinds of categorizations. So I really like that kind of a way with the drop down, and not with the like a sideways categorization, which was done over here, as you can see here. So this is what I said previously on the previous shop that was reviewing. If they would do products and then they would do like facial oil, and they would go deep, but on here in this navigation, if they would go a little bit shorter with the sideways menu, that would look cleaner and then simpler to understand for the people where to click. um yeah, so the structure, I really like the structure. Again, 10. Branding is 10. And then the products, I have some of these products. The products are good. um Although because of this corona crisis and everything, I had to wait quite some time to get some of the things, and some of the things are still arriving, and I ordered them a couple of weeks ago. So uh there's not much that we can do right now. This is just on the shipping services, but the products that arrived are super nice. And even I ordered a hoodie. Where is the hoodie? I ordered a hoodie that says Groove King, and unfortunately my wife confiscated it, so she is now the Groove King. So yeah, this one, this logo Groove King is on the back of the hoodie. It's a black hoodie that I always wear hoodies, and and it has a nice big logo on the chest, which has this pink logo, but I don't have it anymore. But that's fine. Ladies will be ladies. So let's see some of your questions on here. Making a one product store right now. GrooveCart is the platform I'm using. Can GrooveSell be a better option? My GrooveCart store is looking really good too. GroovePay used to have $40 monthly fee. Is that still happening? Let's start with the first ones. Making a one product store right now. GrooveCart is the platform I'm using. Can GrooveSell be a better option? It depends, Jim, what you are selling. If you're selling products that need shipping, I would suggest you to come over to GrooveCart and use GrooveCart instead. If you're using GrooveSell, and you're selling some kind of a digital type of a product, which could be illustrations for print on demand or something like that. You can decide what you would like to do. I suggest selling physical products in GrooveCart and digital products in GrooveSell. That's what I would do. It just depends what you're more familiar with, what you would like to manage, and what is easier to manage for yourself. That would be uh, my suggestion. How do I create many categories, pages, jeans collection, shoe collection, etc.? This is just managed in the categories section. If we go on to GrooveCart, okay, just 1 second. Great. So if you've seen the changes for GrooveCart, we have some changes that are being published all the time. On here, what you're seeing right now, hopefully you can see. Yeah. So on here, these logos, you will just need to re-upload your logo in the back end of the store. I will show you. Lemon Squeezy. I can upload just a logo, and that would show up in the GrooveCart store selection. So previously, the idea was to get an image of the homepage to display, but at this moment the homepage will not be the image, but it will be the logo of the store that is uploaded in the settings tab. That will be displayed over here instead of the Groove logo. So in case you have this one, just re-upload your logo inside the settings, store information, and then once you upload it, it will display on there. What I wanted to show you um, is categories. Oh, and Jim asked about GroovePay. For GroovePay, I don't have information about GroovePay. I would suggest you to reach out to support from GroovePay, or see on the application form what it does it say. So on here, let's just say that I have a logo, which I will use this one. It's not my logo. It's from a customer I was using. Useful image. Okay, so once you upload your logo, it will display over here as well. After some time, it just needs to refresh and upload and things like that. As you can see, it has been changed. Okay, so categories and things like that. So in case you go to products over here, you have the categories tab and you have the my products tab. When you open the categories tab, you have the option to add categories. Let me zoom in a bit for you to see. You can add the categories, subcategories, and things like that. You manage them over here. This is how this website was created. There is a main category of accessories. Okay, so accessories. Okay, so it doesn't have a parent category. I'll just leave it as it is. Save. And after that, we can do action, edit. Okay, so we can just add a new category and make that as a subcategory. So if we add a new category, we can just type in, following this example, we can type in totes, and then we add on a parent category of accessories. Okay, home accessories. There we go. Now this will be the parent category. So now what we created is a category that has a subcategory, which are totes. So this is the flow that you would need to do. As you can see, the totes will be on the number 1. If you want to add a new subcategory to this one, then you add on face masks. Face masks, don't forget to put accessories as the no, it is already here. It is automatically already over here. There we go. So now we have totes, we have face masks. If you want, you can move them from a position 1 to position 2 and so on. This is up to you what you would like to do. You can go in and edit them, but if you want, you can just go back to the categories page where it will be displaying now. There is accessories, and then inside the accessories, there is 2 more options for choosing, which are totes and face masks. So this is how you manage the categories. So what you see right now over here, these are the main categories, and those with a drop down have even more subcategories on there. I'm affiliated for other websites. Can I put my links on the site? I cannot say yes or no. I don't know what you mean by affiliated, and then if I can put my links. I would need to have a little bit more information on that one. Could you give me your URL of your store? There is a link that is just scrolling on the bottom of the screen right now, groovegear.com. It says visit groovegear.com. This is the actual link to this store. Okay. Let's just see if there are any question. Will there be any template GrooveCart story anytime soon? Yes, Paul, this is being worked on. Question: a for product is only is better GrooveCart or GrooveSell? It depends what the product is. Again, physical products I would sell with GrooveCart. Digital products like courses and downloadables and things like that, I would sell with GrooveSell. I have my cardiac. I have my wife is a cardiac psychologist and stress management coach. One of her Facebook pages is called Embracing Life. I'm building a store, work in progress, Embracing Life gear. Okay, great, awesome. Embracinglife.groovecart.com. Let's have a look. Embracinglife.groovecart.com. I like to get some feedback to see if I'm on right track. I have added a few products from Slingly. Ooh, nice, looking good. Okay, so at this moment, the only thing that is just like hurting my eyes is the logo within a blue bar over here. There's not much that you can do. I would just suggest changing maybe the menu layout to something like this, or something like our GrooveGear. Um, even the actual logo, just enhancing or embracing life in black or white letters would look good. Okay, coolest stuff curated for you, looking nice. There's a jumpy. I love the illustrations and the actual imagery on the website. It looks really nice. At this moment, Embracing Life Gear shop now. Let's just see what kind of products are being sold. Year of Healing. Okay, let's just see this product over here. Okay, so Year of Healing mug. Perfect. So the product pages were not quite modified yet fully. I feel that there could be a more customization, but definitely the store when loaded feels nice with this yellow and things like that. But then the header is just like out of place. This kind of header looks and works good for stores that have like thousands of products, or at least hundreds. It is. It is a header layout from Amazon. Amazon uses this type of layouts, and this is why we have or Groove Zone or Carta Zone is something like that, is the actual name of the header layout. Let's double check. If we go into the builder, we actually click on the header or the navigation bar, we can choose a couple of different options. Oh yeah, this is new. So when you come into your store, come into the builder, we now have this little explanation of what is being done and so on. You can close it. But when you click on the layout, it is Groove Zone. You see, this is the layout that you are using. I would suggest using something like Dropship. It looks cleaner, or maybe even luxury, but then it is a black header. If you could with some custom CSS, if you could change the actual background color to white, that would work better. Let's see other ones. I would not use this one. Groovebook, no. Default. This one, the default one, or dropship would be the best ones in my opinion. Uh, I most of the times use this dropship because it's the cleanest. So all in all, really nice. Um, let's just zoom in. 150. There we go. So let's just. I will probably not go through this system because you are still working on your store heavily. There's not a lot of like there are no category pages that I can click on right now. Maybe the best deals. Yeah, there's a category page. Okay, I see you have a couple of cool products. You mentioned your wife is a cardiac psychologist and stress management coach. I'm the cool grandpa. Okay. Um, those niches have people that are thinking about some things. What those people are thinking about, those people that need stress management. Probably something funny like I don't know if you want to go that route to create some funny t-shirts, but I'm angry, don't talk to me, or something like that. I don't know if this is a good idea or the worst idea that I had. Maybe you can think about what those people that are in stress management, or what those people that need a cardiac psychologist, what are those people passionate about? What are they thinking about? What are they how you could actually make them feel a part of something. Those kind of products would work well. If this is something like that, absolutely awesome. So you're in a good way. There is still some customizations needed, but I feel that you have your brand structure. So your colors are this yellow. So use this yellow and this purple. The rest of the colors that we see on the screen are just filler colors. So make sure you use those, like this one, uh, around your page, which you are already doing. And then I can just say good job because you are on a very good start. Yeah, so that's basically it. We had a couple of upgrades to GrooveKart. I will be recording an announcement video shortly, but if we have any more questions, I would love you to ask them. Um, is there a way to create a pop-up in GrooveKart, and if so, how? There is no way to create a normal pop-up, just a sales pop-up at this moment. The pop-ups, the normal pop-ups that you can say, like exit pop-up, entry pop-up, and so on, that is not an option at this moment. Sorry, David, you didn't answer my question. My question is how you can create many category pages, not category hierarchy. Oh, category pages, that's simple. You go into builder, and you go into pages, category pages, and then you set them up. You just set up the design. When you actually create the categories and you put the products in the categories, then you can just they will display in a system, in a nice way that you design over here. You cannot create multiple different designs for your category pages. That is not an option. As you can see, when you click on it, it doesn't give you this type of an option to go in and choose multiple ones. But you can create your own, like for example, category 2 URL. Okay, so we have now created a category 2 page, and then you can put in the actual categories list. You can choose the actual products that you want, select categories from accessories, for example, and things like that. So you go in and then choose the products that you want. Um, you can choose, would you like blocks, would you like tiles? This is how you create those category pages. There is one created for you that you can modify, or you can create a custom one here from here. You don't have like a pre-designed bunch of template or bunch of category pages already available like in a product page, but you can just design your own category page on here. Sorry, David, missed your answer. Are they GrooveCart? Yes, they are being worked on. So I'm using an item from AliExpress, but worried about shipping issues. Does using Dropify make the shipping easier to use? Um, Easier using the only product I'm planning on trying. Dropify definitely has benefits and drawbacks. Some of the things that I heard from Dropify that it's easier to work with is the only fully automated platform for drop shipping, and I don't know who does the fulfillment and how the fulfillment is done. I'm pretty sure that they have their own suppliers that actually fulfill the products. I don't know where they are from. Most probably there are products that ship from United States, some from Europe, some from Asia. You need to just see what product is shipping from where. What I do know is that it's a paid platform, and some of the prices that I've seen, there is, I believe, Dropified Black, which is a much costlier version of the platform. Some people don't have that kind of capital for the beginning. There is a cheaper version of the monthly payment plan for like, it's like $19 or so monthly, and you can get started selling normal dropshipping products that Dropified handles using their apps. um, I was thinking about getting into Dropify just so that I test out and see the differences. At this moment, I have a store that is using AliExpress, and at this moment, I can say that I'm pretty satisfied with it. When can we expect GrooveCart stores? I don't have an idea for that one, Paul. I've been asked this every week, and I ask the devs every week, and they just tell me it is being worked on. When questions are hard for me to answer, as this one it is. Can we create a pop-up when someone lands on a website? They can opt into our newsletter, or a pop-up for a discount to be emailed to them. You can not create a normal looking pop-up just using the builder at this moment. I haven't found a way to actually do those kinds of pop-ups. um, there are some apps that we have that you can use, but those are those purchase pop-ups, but not the normal pop-ups. I believe for GrooveCart at this moment there is a third-party platform needed to do pop-ups. There are free pop-up software that you can use. Just Google free pop-up platform, free pop-up app, and you'll get it. You'll just need to connect a code. You take a code from that third-party app, connect it with GrooveCart, just paste in a code into the settings over here in Pixels, Feeds, embed codes, and then it will start working. Cool. Okay. Okay. Can we create a normal pop-up in Groove Pages? Yeah, you can create pop-ups. Awesome. So, ladies and gentlemen, I feel that this is it for today's GrooveCart show and tell. I try to review as many pages, as many sites as possible, just to keep the training or the day consistent. I feel that there is not a lot of people working with GrooveCart yet, so I'll need to think about some other things we could do on Fridays when people don't put their store links in here. I'm here for you. I could do whatever is necessary. I just want to provide my help in the group. So yeah, I believe we can wrap this up, and I want to invite you again. I was doing this yesterday. I want to invite you for the next training, which will be done from the young gentleman called Travis Stevenson, and he is doing a training. In case you haven't registered yet, in case you didn't plan it, this is tonight, so Friday, November, or today, it depends where you are in the world, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is in the night for me. Make sure you are here. This is basically around an hour, so in an hour we start. If you didn't register here. He will show us the simplest automated way to create six-figure businesses at the same time. So 3 separate six-figure businesses at the same time, just by leveraging automation and copying a proven system. If there is for anybody that you could learn from, it is Travis Stevenson, and I'm going to be here with a pencil and with a pen and paper, and absolutely take notes, because when Travis is speaking, you just take notes and implement after that. That's very important. So I would like to invite you to join here. If you can learn from anybody, I believe Travis is one of the gurus that you can and will learn a lot. On that note, I will wrap this up. Thank you very much for being here. Hopefully we see you on the Travis Stevenson training tonight. Thank you, guys. See you. Bye bye.